Too bad this isn't, Too bad this isn't X and Y. Sorry, not X and Y, black and white. Because then you could get Chandelure, one of the best ghost types in the series. It's not particularly fast, but it hits like a truck. Also, because we're so over-leveled, I'm going to mostly ignore a lot of the Team Galactic members that are skippable. And Gallade is going to be an MVP for this. Gallade and Drapion. Put that away, I don't need it. Not sure that's something you should be proud of, buddy. Okay. Then Drapion's actually going to be a decent help against these Bronzor, because since Steel no longer resists Ghost and Dark, I actually have an advantage over them. I'm the gruntiest of the grunts. I like that guy. Okay, this chick's unavoidable, so I have to fight her. But once we get into the depths of, well, more like the summit of Mount Coronet, there are Team Galactic members that we can just dodge. Alright. Been a while since I messed with these panels, so even I can't remember where they go. Scald? Well, that's solid. You know, Scald is one of those moves that I think should be 2 types. Because you can do that now, because, I'll be mad about that later. I mean, technically speaking, it's still a solid because it's on a disc. Anyway, as I was saying, Scald is one of those moves that I feel could be two types. Doing both water and fire damage. And at this point, they can do it because Hawlucha has Flying Press, which is both a fighting and a flying move at the same time. Yeah. You stick this down here for context. But yes, it does. Which burn is one of the most crippling status conditions in the series. Sludge Bomb, okay. Okay. And the Galactic Key. Oh yeah, so I do have to come this way. A locked door? Impossible! What am I talking about? It's totally possible. To be fair, all status conditions are very crippling. Burn is one of the scarier ones because if you burn a physical attacker, it's over. They're done for. So people wonder why Freeze hasn't had a guaranteed move. You do realize that Freeze is probably one of the most overpowered status conditions in the game. If I recall correctly, and I think it's still this way, your Pokemon has a 20% chance, 25% chance of thawing out. For no set amount of turns. And unless your Pokemon knows like Fire Blast, Sacred Fire, or Blast Burn, or Flamethrower, it has no way to get out by itself. I like being a jerk with certain Pokemon like Rotom. I on purpose teach Thunder Wave and Confuse Ray. And that is how you infuriate somebody. Because now they have a 20% chance of getting an attack off. Because first you gotta do the coin flip check with Confusion. He's self-aware. That's horrifying. But yeah, you have to do the coin flip check for Confusion. Then you have to do the coin flip check for Paralysis. The odds are not in your favor. Also, I'm leaving the winter gear on because where we're about to go, it's going to be cold again. So, for lore reasons, I'm keeping it on. Plus, who's to say that this place isn't freezing? Ah, that guy was avoidable. Oh well. What's that? Stunky both resists fighting and is immune to psychic type? Guess what it's neither of those with. I mean, yeah, they are the skunk Pokemon. Dazzling Gleam, okay. Okay. Very good move. Base 80 damage, base 80 fairy damage, no other effects. Okay, I think at this point, we're kind of at a dead end. What they intend for you to do is, Alright. But, what they intend for you to do is, as soon as you get the key, is to leave. Which works because, Ryu needs to heal. Okay, so now is when we storm the front entrance to the base and just barge our way in. This is unavoidable. Oh well. Turn to the side because I want to do this. I'm not, though, because I just went and healed. It is a good view, I'm not going to lie. Well, This will be easy. And down you go. What were you hoping to accomplish with that, especially this far in the game? And this person just has 2 gold back. Yawn. Okay, optional battle. I'm not going to take it. Here's an alternate place to heal. Convenient. Okay, let's keep exploring a bit. Mess hall. That would set up my OCD so horribly. I cannot stand anywhere being that poorly maintained. Well, that's something I'm not going to need. Okay, there's gotta be a reason for this. Oh, there's an item that way. Oh. Okay, so this was a waste. That room is a waste of time. Good. Good. Unsettling doesn't begin to describe this place. Once you see the inner bowels of this place, you'll understand why. Here. Yeah. I don't think a promotion was really in the works for you. Okay. A dead end. Or is it? Yes it is. Okay. Ha. I knew my hidden item senses were tingling. So, one complaint I have with Diamond and Pearl versus Platinum, this room is so much darker and more sinister. Which, considering who we're about to fight, makes perfect sense. I see. You must be the trainer I've been hearing about. The foolhardy one that's trying to stand up to Team Galactic. Although I'd hardly expected to see that the trainer is a mere child. I'd heard that our commanders had a rough time with you. I know why you're here. I can sense it in you. It's about Yuxi, Mesprit, and Azelf, correct? You want to save them? I no longer have any need for them. I am finished with them. If your heart aches to save them, go right ahead. I could care less. It will save me the trouble of disposing them. But I must say, you are a remarkable specimen. Those Pokemon have nothing to do with you, do they not? But you still came to rescue them out of pity. Such pitifully useless emotions. It's illogical and irrational. Pity and compassion are products of the weak and lacking human heart. You were compelled to come here by such boxerous sentimentality. Wow, that's interesting. I will make you regret paying heed to your heart. And now we fight the big boss himself. So yes, we've gone from stars to planets to stars and a whole entire nebula in the background. Gotta say, I like the aesthetics. How fitting for a Pokemon to use Taunt. my last Pokemon. Interesting, and quite curious. I see, you are indeed strong, and the basis of your power is your compassion towards Pokemon. How wasteful. Such emotions are mere illusions. And, like all illusions, they fade over time until death banishes them forever. That is why I have abandoned all emotions as useless sentimentality. But that doesn't matter. I doubt you will ever understand my position. That said, I recognize that you are strong and courageous to come alone. This is your reward. I mean, sure, just hand me one of those. Why not? The Master Ball is the ultimate Pokeball. It will unfailingly catch any Pokemon in the wild, but it is not anything that I require. Unlike you trainers, I do not make my Pokemon friends or partners. Unlike other Team Galactic members, I don't use Pokemon as tools. Instead, I make the power of Pokemon my own. If you wish to save the Pokemon from the lakes, take the warp panel ahead. I am off to Mount Coronet. That's correct, Mount Coronet, where you and I first met. I will ascend the mountain to its peak and put an end to everything. No. I will bring about a new beginning for everything. Well. The Big Bang. Mythical creature considered a deity by the ancients. Our aim is not to capture the mythical Pokemon, but to attain its power. The mythical Pokemon. According to myths, the Pokemon creates Sinnoh with its power. However, capturing the Pokemon with a Pokeball prevents it from using its full power. But with the red chain, the Pokemon can be shackled, and its power can be used without restraint. The red chain. The Pokemon of the three lakes in Mount Coronet are somehow connected. Capturing the Pokemon of the lakes will free the Pokemon of Mount Coronet. From the Pokemon of the lakes, crystals can be extracted to create a red chain. Using that red chain, the mythical Pokemon can be summoned and shackled to do as we command. Well, now we understand. Also, the fact that Cyrus doesn't do the unoriginal villain ploy and actually doesn't sit there and explain his actions. Okay, here is where things get screwed up. Just... why would someone go to these lengths? There is a word for this. Abhorrent. You came all the way here just to save some Pokemon? Though it's nothing new, I can't say I understand our boss. Why would he let a kid like you come and go freely? We Team Galactic take all that we need and eliminate what we do not. But anyway, you've taken the trouble to come. Let me welcome you. Consider it payback for your insulting me at the lake. Told you Gawade's going to be an MVP. Of course, that's annoying. So, the commanders are named Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and then in Platinum, Charon. So, obviously, those three are planets. Charon is, or Charon, however you want to pronounce it, is the name of Pluto's moon. And in the Japanese version, Charon is known as Pluto. So, there we go. And as for Cyrus, well, he's named after a... His name actually does mean sun. So there we go. That is indeed why one of the most successful kings of Persia was also named Cyrus, because he had the power of the sun on his side, so they say. You're a tough kid, but I still pity the likes of you. Gah, what makes you so tough? Fine, do whatever you want with these three Pokemon. Press the button on that machine to set them free. Our boss crafted a red chain from crystals he took from the three Pokemon. That red chain is what he needed to shackle something on Mount Coronet. But that's all I know. Who knows what he's planning to do up there? And then we don't have to climb down the tower. We could just take this little war panel down here now. And just get out of here. Alright, so our directions are clear. Off to Mount Coronet, yet again. That being said, before we do so, I am going to fly to the location that we need to go to, and then we're going to go take a quick break. Okay, I do not believe it's the Orberg side or Hardhome side of Mount Coronet.